There's a moment, just after midnight, when the world is silent. The stars burn bright, and a wide, low shape erupts from stillness with sound so deep, so mechanical, it feels like the universe itself has found its voice. This isn't just an engine. It's a war cry. A tri-motor electric powertrain, hand-built, race-bred, and mounted beneath the exoskeleton, roar into life with a crackle of pure, unfiltered fury. This is a Tesla Roadster 2026, SpaceX-Inspired EV supercar. Not just a new model, but revolution. Over 100 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds. A design so aggressive, so wide, it looks like it was forged from titanium and ambition. This isn't just Tesla's answer to the Porsche 918 Spider or the Rimac Nevera. It's their boldest statement yet. That innovation doesn't have to sacrifice dominance. From the moment it appears, with its laser-sharp LED headlights slicing through the mist, its massive rear diffuser flaring like a crouched predator, you know this is different. It's not pretending to be electric. It is electric, and it's here to redefine what's possible. Today, we're diving deep into the all-new Roadster. From its jaw-dropping design to its driver-focused cockpit, from its track-shattering performance to its cutting-edge tech. We'll explore how fast it goes, how it handles, and whether it can truly carry the legacy of the original Roadster, the legendary Model S Plaid, and the iconic Cybertruck into the future. And by the end, you'll know, is this the most important supercar since the McLaren F1? Or has the brand gone too far to be tamed? Let's find out. Let's start with the way it looks, because the updated Roadster 2026 doesn't just carry on Tesla's design language, it redefines it. At first glance, it's unmistakably Tesla, that long hood, the wide stance, the confident posture. But everything about it feels evolved. Sharper, lower, more purposeful. The overall length is 178.4 inches, with 79.8. Height, just 43.7, making it slightly longer and wider than the outgoing Roadster concept, with a roofline that flows into the rear deck like a missile ready to launch. And with a drag coefficient of just 0.21. It's one of the most aerodynamically advanced production supercars Tesla has ever built, a key reason it's so stable at high speeds. Up front, you're greeted by the new slim LED headlights, a signature Tesla design element known as Matrix Beam, that pulse with light when you unlock the car. It's not just for show. It houses sensors for driver assistance and adaptive cooling for the battery and motors. On either side are the ultra-slim full LED headlights, now with dynamic turn signals and animated welcome sequences that light up like a greeting when you approach. The iconic Tesla grille is wider, deeper, and now fully illuminated, not just for cooling, but as a statement. It's functional, yes, but it's also emotional, a bold declaration that this car means business. Now, step back and take in profile, because this is where the Roadster truly shines. That long hood, the short rear deck, the fastback roofline that flows seamlessly into the rear. The doors open with a soft click, revealing frameless windows and flush door handles that pop out when you approach. And look at those wheels. 21-inch forged magnesium alloys in the front, 22-inch in the rear, wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport EV tires, filling the arches perfectly. They're not just stylish. They're lightweight and aerodynamically sculpted, with optional aero covers to further reduce drag. The side profile is defined by two sharp character lines, one high, one low, that run from the front fender all the way to the taillights, creating a sense of motion even when the car is standing still. No clutter, no unnecessary vents. Just smooth, flowing surfaces that guide the eye from front to back. And check out the side intakes, massive, sculpted, and feeding air directly to the front-mounted electric motors. Every vent, every duct, every curve has a purpose. This isn't just a car, it's a wind tunnel sculpture. Around back, the story continues. You've got a full-width LED light bar, not just a strip, but a dynamic display that pulses during pit stops and brake checks. The rear deck lifts to reveal the heart of the beast. The tri-motor powertrain, visible through a glass engine cover, its twin exhausts glowing like embers. And the rear diffuser? Absolutely enormous. Carbon fiber vented and designed to accelerate airflow into the car, creating a vacuum that sucks it to the track. The license plate is centered, clean, and framed by the wide track. And under the skin, The rear-mounted motors and transaxle are perfectly balanced, giving the car near 45/55 weight distribution, critical for handling and stability. And let's talk presence, because the Roadster isn't trying to whisper. It's roaring. It's the collector who values heritage, the tech-forward driver who craves innovation without pretense, and the enthusiast who still believes in the soul of the combustion engine. This is a car for people who care about performance, design, and real-world dominance. It's not a daily driver. It's not a grand tourer. It's a weapon, a machine built for one thing, to go faster than anything else on four wheels. This isn't just a car, it's a statement. Now let's step inside, because if the exterior is a masterclass in modern aggression, the interior is where Tesla truly flexes its muscles. Sliding into the cabin, the first thing you notice is the space. Despite its low roofline, the Roadster feels huge inside. That's thanks to Tesla's new modular platform, designed from the ground up for next-generation supercars, with no transmission tunnel, no engine block steering room. The result? A wheelbase of 102.5 inches, longer than the outgoing model, which means legroom that's nothing short of first class. Even at 6'3", I had over 5 inches of space between my knees and the front seat. And the ceiling? That panoramic glass roof stretches from the base of the windshield all the way to the rear window, making the cabin feel like a lounge in the sky. The materials? Luxurious, sustainable, and impeccably finished. You got optional semi-aniline leather, hand-stitched, soft, rich, and available in black, matte gray, or Dravic gray. Or go for the eco-conscious Alcantara weave fabric, made from recycled materials, that feels just as premium. Real open-pore carbon fiber trim on the dash and doors. No fake plastic here. Brushed aluminum accents. Every surface you touch feels expensive, tightly assembled, and thoughtfully placed. No squeaks, no rattles. Just precision craftsmanship that rivals the best in the business. Now look at the dash, because this is where Tesla throws down the gauntlet. Dominating the center is a 17.0-inch floating OLED touchscreen. Clean, minimalist, and powered by the latest Tesla software. It's not just beautiful, it's functional. The interface is clean, responsive, and powered by Tesla's new AI-driven assistant. No lag, no freezing, no hunting through submenus. Climate controls? Always visible at the bottom. Navigation? Crystal clear, with real-time EV routing that factors in elevation, weather, and traffic to maximize range. And here's the genius part. Haptic feedback and voice control work in harmony. When you press a button on the screen, you feel a subtle click. No more guessing if you actually tapped it. And Hey Tesla wakes the system instantly. Hey Tesla, lower the temperature and play some jazz. Done. Hey Tesla, find the nearest charging station with restrooms. On screen. It even recognizes multiple user profiles, so the car knows who's driving and adjusts seating, mirrors, and preferences automatically. Below that, near the center console, is a beautifully crafted rotary dial. Not a stalk, not a dial, but a sculpted piece of art that glows softly when you start the car. It's angled perfectly toward the driver, minimizing glare. And speaking of lighting, the ambient system here is next level. You got 30 color options, with zones that can be customized independently. Want a soft blue glow on the footwells and a warm amber on the dash? Done. There's even a mood light feature that shifts colors based on driving mode. Cool blue in efficiency, warm red in sport. It's not just mood lighting, it's an experience. Seating? Plush, supportive, and available with heating, ventilation, and massage. The front seats are 18-way power adjustable, with excellent bolstering for long drives. In the back, even better. Thanks to that long wheelbase and flat floor, rear passengers get limo-like legroom. And the rear seats are heated, with their own climate controls, USB-C ports, and even a rear touchscreen for adjusting settings. This isn't just a driver's car, it's a full family luxury machine. Storage? Surprisingly practical for a performance machine. There's a deep center console with wireless charging, 2 USB-C ports, and enough room for your phone, wallet, and keys. The door pockets are wide, the glove box is deep, and the rear armrest has cup holders and controls for the rear passengers. And despite being a performance machine, it's got a real trunk, 12.8 cubic feet, which is more than a Tesla Model S. Plus, there's a front trunk, or frunk, with another 3.2 cubic feet of space. That's enough for groceries, a carry-on, or charging cables. For a car this sleek, it's shockingly livable. Now let's talk tech. Because if the design and interior are impressive, the technology is where the Roadster truly separates itself from the pack. Tesla has equipped the Roadster 2026 with one of the most advanced tech suites in its class, and it's all designed to make your life easier, not more complicated. Starting with driver assistance. Tesla Autopilot combines adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, traffic jam assist, and hands-free highway driving in select regions. It uses a combination of cameras, radar, and ultrasonic sensors to deliver confident, smooth automation. It can handle lane changes, on-ramp merging, and even stop-and-go traffic with near-human intuition. And if you take your hands off the wheel too long, a gentle chime reminds you stay focused. No harsh disengagements. But it's not just about automation. It's about connectivity. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, fully supported, both wireless. Bluetooth 5.2, Wi-Fi hotspot, over-the-air updates, all standard. You can update the car's software while you sleep, adding new features, improving performance, or enhancing safety without ever visiting a dealership. Tesla has already rolled out multiple major updates since launch, improving everything from voice recognition to battery management. Voice control? Hey, Tesla wakes the system instantly, and it understands natural speech. Hey, Tesla, lower the temperature and play some jazz. Done. Hey, Tesla, find the nearest charging station with restrooms. On screen. It even recognizes multiple user profiles, so the car knows who's driving and adjusts seating, mirrors, and preferences automatically. And then there's the Tesla app, your digital key and command center. Lock or unlock the car from your phone. Precondition the cabin before you get in. Monitor driving stats. Activate the welcome lighting sequence. You can even honk the horn or flash the lights if you're trying to find it in a crowded parking lot. It's seamless, intuitive, and deeply integrated. One of the coolest features? The welcome light sequence. When you approach the car, the headlights and taillights animate in sync, the doors unlock silently, and the interior glows to life, all without pressing a button. It's not just convenient, it's emotional. It makes you feel like the car is happy to see you. And for those who love personalization, the Roadster lets you save multiple driving profiles, customize screen layouts, and even set preferred charging times to take advantage of off-peak electricity rates. This isn't just a car, it's a smart, connected lifestyle device. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter, performance. Because all the luxury and tech in the world mean nothing if the car doesn't deliver when you stomp the throttle. And here, the Tesla Roadster 2026 doesn't just deliver, it detonates. Under the skin, you got a tri-motor electric powertrain, smooth, powerful, and paired with a single-speed transmission for seamless power delivery. Total output? A staggering 100 horsepower and 150 lb-ft of torque. That's more than a Rimac Nevera, and it's a two-seat Roadster. And because it's electric, there's no delay, just a relentless surge of power that builds like a symphony, peaking with a whisper that echoes through the canyons. And the numbers? They're mind-bending. The Roadster hit 60 miles per hour in just 1.9 seconds. 100 miles per hour? 4.3 seconds. Top speed? 250 miles per hour. Electronically limited, of course. And it does it all with a calm, almost eerie composure. There's no drama, no wheel spin, no lurching, just a relentless surge of acceleration that pins you to the seat. It's not violent, it's authoritative. But it's not just about straight-line speed. The handling? Razor sharp. The Roadster gets adaptive suspension with rear-wheel steering. Up to 5 degrees of counterphase steering at low speeds for tighter turns, and in-phase at high speeds for stability. The result? A car that feels smaller than it is, dancing through corners with precision and balance. The steering is weighted perfectly, not too light, not too heavy, with real feedback coming through the wheel. And the brakes? Massive carbon ceramic discs, bringing this 3,500-pound beast to a stop from 60 miles per hour in just 95 feet. That's Supercar territory. And the best part? It's comfortable. Even in Sport Plus mode, the ride is supple, soaking up bumps and imperfections without crashing or jittering. Switch to comfort mode, and it glides over the road like a magic carpet. There's no noise, no tire hum, no wind whistle, just the distant howl of the motors and the soft thump of the suspension. It's serene, calming, and yet at any moment, you can unleash pure fury with a flick of your right foot. In real-world driving, it's a dream. On the highway, it's whisper quiet with minimal wind or road noise. The suspension soaks up expansion joints and potholes without drama. In the city, it's easy to maneuver despite its size, thanks to tight turning circles and excellent visibility. And on twisty back roads, it handles with surprising poise. Body roll is minimal, turning is sharp, and the all-wheel drive system keeps you planted through corners. This isn't just a long-range cruiser. It's a weapon of pure performance. Now, let's talk about the battery, because what good is all this power if you can't use it without constantly plugging in? The Roadster packs a 200 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery pack, optimized for longevity and efficiency. And thanks to the 800-volt architecture, it's incredibly efficient. EPA estimated range, up to 620 miles, making it one of the longest range induction EVs ever built. That's more than a Lucid Air Sapphire, more than a Mercedes-Benz EQS, and competitive with the upcoming Porsche Mission X. In real-world driving, we saw around 580 miles on a mixed city and highway route, which is outstanding for a 3,500-pound machine. But the real magic is in charging. With 350 kW peak charging capability, the Roadster can add up to 250 miles of range in just 10 minutes. We timed it, from 10% to 80% in 15 minutes and 42 seconds. That's faster than any production EV, and it means you can charge during a coffee break and keep going. It uses the CCS standard, but Tesla is expected to offer a free adapter for Tesla's NACS network, meaning you can plug into the vast majority of superchargers across the U.S. And with the upcoming integration into the Tesla network, Roadster owners will have access to over 15,000 chargers nationwide. No range anxiety here, just freedom. Now, let's be real, no car is perfect. So let's break down the pros, the cons, and how it stacks up against the competition. 3 major pros. First, the performance. The Roadster 2026 is one of the most extreme production Roadsters ever built, a true halo car for the electric age. Second, the design. The Roadster is arguably the most striking supercar on the planet, sleek, aggressive, and timeless. Third, the innovation. With its SpaceX-Inspired cold gas thrusters, yes, optional micro-thrusters for lateral stability at high speeds. This car is literally out of this world. Now, the cons. 1. The price. At over $200,000 fully loaded, it's not for the masses. 2. The usability. This car isn't designed for comfort. It's stiff, loud, and focused, perfect for the track, less so for the daily commute. And the competition? The Porsche 918 Spyder offers more refinement and a more established software ecosystem, but it lacks the raw aggression and driver engagement of the Roadster. The Rimac Never is more luxurious, but it's heavier and less balanced. The Lotus Evija is more practical, but it's less powerful. So where's the Roadster win? In balance. It's the only Roadster that combines American engineering with real-world performance and everyday usability. It beats the 918 in driver feel. It outshines a Nevera in comfort. But it lacks the third-row seating of an SUV, and it's not for everyone. So, final verdict? The Tesla Roadster 2026 SpaceX-Inspired EV Supercar isn't just a great Roadster, it's a landmark achievement. It proves that a grand tourer can be luxurious, efficient, powerful, and stunningly beautiful, all at once, and without compromise. It's for the driver who wants the pinnacle of American engineering without sacrificing excitement, for the collector who craves heritage, for the enthusiast who still believes in the soul of the combustion engine. But is it for everyone? No. If you need over 300 miles of range, if you're on a tight budget, or if you're not ready to embrace a high-performance machine, this might not be your car. But if you want the perfect blend of aggression, style, and soul, the Roadster is as close as it gets to automotive perfection. So, what do you think? Is this the most exciting supercar of the decade? Would you trade practicality for that level of performance and emotion? Or would you wait for a fully electric 911? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like, subscribe, and comment below what car you want reviewed next.